I mean, we cool, but I slap the shit out you by laughing.
Oh man.
I'm just telling you, we cool.
Slap me now.
Now, what you,
And when you over talk. And it's like the only time you can quiet down is somebody be like, shut up or hush.
My mom don't even tell me shut up, Jess. I'm a
As a man, some of the things that you said, Tyrese, deserve me to box your mouth. And I did.
From co-hosts beefing, to R&B dude getting all gangster, to rappers not just cussing but down ready to whop someone on air, these are the times when Breakfast Club interviews got heated. And starting off, we've got Young Dro. And in this interview, he was really down to slapping the brakes out of someone on the show.
I mean, we cool, but I slap the shit out you by laughing.
Oh man.
I'm just telling you, we cool.
Slap me now.
Now, what you,
Anyway, in case you didn't know, for years, Dro was fighting with addiction. It was a real battle. And the rapper finally overcame his demons and was out on the Breakfast Club to promote his new single.
When did you decide, or what got you into rehab? When was that call and I said, this is the time? Because I mean, for my whole career, I would see Dro in the club with me every week, and Dro is performing. Dro is at every stage. You were the epitome of an artist because you were out.
Yeah. Well, I got tired,
Dro was trying to be really vulnerable on air, but his homie in the studio was clowning him, laughing like it was a stand-up show.
the same things, like, you know what I mean? Like, over and over again, get high and saying I'm not getting high and, you know, repeating the same.
This man struggle. This man talking about the real overcoming the real struggle. That man back in that.
I mean, it gotta be really annoying when T.I. and the rest of the Breakfast Club crew had to check your homie, telling him to be respectful about your struggles. Unfortunately, this dude couldn't take anything seriously.
Actually, I overdosed. You feel what I'm saying? And I used this platform with the thank God to.
What's wrong with you? You're laughing in the background. That's your brother, right? That's your crazy, man.
He's a mechanic.
K-Dub.
He's a mechanic. The mechanics always laughing.
K-Dub is a dastardly individual, man.
So you overdose.
I mean, this rapper came through to talk about overcoming his demons, battling addiction, even his own daughter's battle with drugs, and his homie was just laughing at it all. Man, Dro lost it quick.
And all of these things happened. The overdose. My daughter was on drugs, and you know, career-wise, I wasn't where I wanted to be.
What is this? What's up with your man?
Hey, you finna get slapped. No, I mean, we cool, but I slap the shit out you by laughing.
Oh man.
I'm just telling you, we cool.
Slap me now.
Now, what you want to do?
You ain't gonna slap me.
What you want to do?
You gonna hurt yourself?
Yeah.
Don't let him take you out of your.
All right.
So
Young Dro didn't care about nothing. He was very ready to slap his homeboy on air, and he meant business. If T.I. and his manager ain't step in, Breakfast Club would have turned into Fight Club.
Dro, come on, man.
Yeah, I'm here for bank in though. Like,
Hey, listen.
Hey man, you.
Hey, listen. Hey, both of y'all, all y'all, everybody came in there with me.
I ain't gonna go with you.
Hey, look. Everybody came in the motherfucker with me. Hey, look. Everybody came in the motherfucker with me. Hey, look. Remember who you came in. Remember what we doing here, man. Come on, man. Let's get this shit together, bro. All right?
Tyrese Gibson. Next up, we've got Tyrese Gibson.
As a man, some of the things that you said, Tyrese, deserve me to box your mouth. And I did.
This interview had all the R&B energy with WWE levels of drama. Ahead of this interview, there was some tension between Tyrese and DJ Envy, but no one knew why it started. All we knew was his battle with mental health.
How are you, man?
Man, you know, honestly, I'm getting better every day. You know, yeah, I'm getting better.
As many would agree, Tyrese's mental health issues and divorce had him crashing out on the internet for a while. So, according to him, this was an apology tour. But apology tour or not, he had something to get off his chest, like how DJ Envy did not support him during his dark times.
So I was very clear that what God put on my heart to do with my brother, you know, it happened. But yeah,
I don't know if he appreciates that as much as he should.
He don't.
Do you appreciate what Tyrese did for you back then?
Of course.
No.
Okay, just making sure.
I don't feel like you do.
Oh, Jeff don't know.
No, I just I'm
Envy.
I'm new to Breakfast Club. I don't know what's going on. What
That's all
happened?
right.
I'll explain it.
Yeah.
All right.
Was going through a hard time. Cheated on my wife. My wife wanted to get a divorce.
Oh.
Charlamagne talked me into apologizing on the radio and calling her live.
That
Okay,
was not
Martin
Charlemagne.
Lawrence, what the hell? Why would you ever?
That didn't happen. Jay.
Bad idea, but it was a good idea. I'm gonna tell you why. Bad idea because I put my business on the radio.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right? Tyrese happened to be in town and heard some of the things that were going on. So Tyrese called to check on me and see what was going on. I was going through it. And instead of just checking and keeping moving, he stayed on top of it to the point where he became the therapist, the mediator, the person in between.
Right. The reason that you're with your wife today still.
Part of that reason, correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So he was in there being that person in the middle of it. So he was the one where he was explaining and talking, because sometimes during those type of situations, wife didn't want to hear from me. My wife didn't want to hear from me.
Absolutely not.
But, you know, she was hearing from Tyrese from a different side.
Ty spoke from his heart, letting Envy know he turned on him when he needed him the most.
And this is something I've never told you. You remember when I said, hey man, make arrangements to get the whole house clean, the housekeeper. And then I said, I'm gonna set up the room, come meet me here. And we organized all of that. I text you and I was like, yo man, I'm on my way to New York. I got a bunch of interviews and meetings and label. I gotta go run in label, go this and that. That was all a lie. I flew in town just for you and your wife.
Oh wow.
So
And you don't play his records.
no,
It's not about his records.
I don't need my records played.
Yeah.
But I will say this.
This is the part that I don't appreciate about Envy
Oh.
is when Tyrese divorce comes across your headline, when the captions associated to the things that come across your desk, where is that same heart and love that I extended to you that you could extend to me, instead of it just being paper pushing and this is what Tyrese is on the ground. But why is my marriage funny? Why is my divorce just something?
DJ Envy immediately got on the defensive, saying he didn't even respect Tyrese in the first place.
It's kind of like when a preacher tells you something in church, right? And the preacher tells you what you need to do to be better. Then you look at the preacher's life and you say, how do you teach me something that you're not doing? I don't respect the preacher anymore.
Oh shit.
I respect the message and how it came. But you know what I've been through, and you know how I changed as a man and as a person. And you were there for it. You was a brother for it. But then when I look at my brother and saying what he's telling me to do and how he's telling me to live, he's not living that way. I don't respect who you were as a man. I didn't respect that.
DJ Envy confessed that he blocked Ty and just unblocked him because he was coming on the show.
Wait, where I blocked you on my chat, took a step back because I didn't know what you were going through, and I tried to talk to you, and I seen who you were, and I didn't even like who you were online. And to my point, I tried, and when I seen how you were talking this way, I said, I'm going to take a step back.
And you know when me and
How
Tyrese had a
convenient.
How convenient? Yeah, how convenient. Yeah, when the way you were talking, the way that you were.
How convenient to step back.
What you mean?
I never stepped back from you.
From you.
It's right.
You should have.
But I never talked to your wife in a disrespectful manner, and you talked to mine in a disrespectful manner. And I never told nobody that. Even when you were on, and you could say you were on those psych meds, and you could say that you weren't.
What you mean?
But as a man, some of the things that you said, Tyrese, deserved me to box your mouth. And I didn't. You said disrespectful shit to my wife.
What are you saying?
It's neither here nor there. To the point where my wife doesn't call you back anymore. And to the point when you started talking to psych meds, me and my wife had a conversation and said, well, maybe Tyrese was on those medicines when he said it. But if you ever text me and my wife, you can't text me because I just unblocked you probably about a month ago when me and Charlemagne was talking, and he told me that you were on the psych meds and this is what it was.
This was longer than a month ago.
Yeah, that's what.
Envy even doubled down on why he left Tyrese hanging when he needed him the most.
And I'm not going to bring it back, but I'm going to tell you what my mind frame was. I had somebody that worked for you call me up. And what I felt and what happened to me, you must have did to him as well. And we'll talk behind the scenes what it was. And that just made me say, you know what, let me take a step away. Just think about how many times I was in Atlanta and you're like, yo, E, come by the crib. And I just, nah. Because I just didn't know who you were as a person. Because when I looked at you as big bro, right? And when I was going through my problems, you would call, you would check your E, I'm checking on you. And this is not, and to people to understand, it wasn't that 2 in the afternoon. Tyrese called me 4 in the morning before work. When I'm driving to work, he's talking to me on the way to work, making sure you good.
And your
calling
wife.
my wife right after, making sure she good. Then calling me in the middle of the show, talking to me. And
8-hour conversation.
And these were like my moments where
4
I
months
was
straight.
probably the most fucked up in life. Remember how you was fucked up and you
But what
laid under
about
the
me?
counter?
What
And you
about
was
me?
crying?
Envy?
Dehydrated.
Remember you was there?
What about me?
I
Envy?
was there.
While I was fucked up.
Well,
Where is that love?
We ain't about to do no oppression Olympics.
yeah, no, but there was no love, and the reason there was no love is because there was messages in what you said, and I couldn't love somebody that I felt didn't love me. And
Ty made it known that he came on the show to have this conversation, and Envy is not about to explain to him how he should feel.
Envy, can I tell you how to feel about what I ended up texting you and your wife? I can't,
Nah.
right? You can't tell me how to feel about how y'all been taking shots and coming at me on the airway.
You've been quiet.
So
You've been real
I could have
quiet.
text y'all,
Yeah.
DM'd y'all with my
Not him, because he was
I'm like, since y'all been out here jumping out there, super cracking every time my name come across the head.
Yeah.
The rumor report, here we go with this nigga Tyrese again. Y'all been cracking. So I said, we gonna talk about this shit.
Now, you would have thought all of these would have stopped there, given how Ty took it all calmly. But after the interview, Envy brought his wife on air, and they went about Ty. And that was when the singer lost it. He was ready for all the smoke with DJ Envy and challenged him to a fight.
Envy. You know how you said, I don't give a fuck about nothing. If anybody disrespect my wife, and then you ran down all your kids' names, you said, I don't give a fuck who you are, what it is. When it comes to my wife and my family, I don't play no games. You goofy. No one has disrespected your wife and your family. DJ Envy, you know how much your net worth is, right? You know you don't have a prenuptial agreement in place, right? You know you got about 6 or 7 kids, right? You know that everything about everything pertaining to your world was about to come crashing down. And for some random, strange, odd, unexpected reason, I did exactly what God told me to do. And they say that no good deed shall go unpunished. And I'm experiencing this right now in real time. You know why your wife called into the airwaves, bro? Because you got exposed in your...
Dassus and Mero. Now, Tyrese isn't the only guest on The Breakfast Club to get into it with DJ Envy because of his wife.
Let's start with this. You owe my wife an apology.
We owe your wife an apology? What do we do?
Absolutely. When you insinuated that she was there for the check. Yes, she did. When you said she was there for the check. That's what you said exactly. I heard it.
And so you feel...
Dassus and Mero came on the show, and right from the jump, DJ Envy pressed them for disrespecting his wife, and he had receipts.
Everything was fantastic. He was a wonderful father. He never failed at that. I really didn't see any red signs.
He's like, damn, you lying as hell. You lying like a motherfucker for me. I appreciate you, queen.
Any red signs.
Wow.
And when I found out, I hired a divorce attorney.
Wow.
I even began to prep my kids. And
How do you prep your kid? Your daddy ain't shit.
Envy was ready to speak his piece.
Talk to him.
Envy.
He did it with the echo shit too. Like,
I felt like a letdown. I felt like a failure. And, you know, like I was Rashawn at home, but in the streets I was DJ Envy. So it was 2 different people. And
I didn't know DJ Envy.
right. And
Got
it was a situation.
You know them DJ Envy check out.
what?
They had made some bad jokes about his wife, and Envy wasn't having it. I mean, even after he showed them these receipts, they tried to pay it off. Talking about it was nothing but jokes, but Envy stood on business.
You know them DJ Envy checks, though. That's a little disrespectful, brother.
That was a joke, Envy. For
Play
real?
that joke when you talk about my wife.
All right, I apologize then.
You see what I'm saying? You can talk about me all day. You can make
All right.
jokes to me, but when it comes about my wife and my family, it's a little disrespectful.
Envy would never do another joke
And you
about
should
you.
know that. Because you
No,
got
no,
kids
I feel
and a
you.
wife.
No, I feel you, I hear that. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
There is no but.
no, there has to be,
No but when it comes to wife and kids, there is no but.
But
You can
look,
talk about me all you want, make fun of me all you want, but when it's wife and kids, there is no but.
look at my Instagram comments. It's full of like, yo,
comments. I don't look at your shit.
it's
I don't
full
talk
of
about my
everything.
wife and my kids. You can play with that.
And to think they were cool off the air. Well, there are some lines you shouldn't cross, and they both did. And Envy was having none of it.
You really thought that was a disrespectful maneuver?
Yes, yeah. When my wife heard it, she thought it was disrespectful too.
Really?
Absolutely disrespectful.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought we was cool.
I thought we was cool.
I thought it was like a jokey joke.
They
kind of thing.
apologize.
It's a jokey thing when you joke about me.
Right.
You could joke about me.
I did not know that. I did not know that. We have never had this conversation where you were like, your boundaries is here. Don't do this. Don't do this. We're having a conversation right now. You telling me, and now I understand. You telling us do not joke. You will not hear no more jokes about your family, about your kids, about you, or nothing.
I talk about Charlamagne. I talk about y'all. I talk about you. But I'll never bring it to your wife and kids regardless.
Okay, cool. You've established that. We understand.
Unfortunately, in all of these, Charlamagne's messy self was cheesing the whole time. He wasn't helping at all, and you could see Envy was here for laughs.
Everything good?
Everything's good.
Sure y'all don't need 5 minutes, New York style? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I got my Spanx on. You know what I'm saying? My shit's tight.
Everybody woosah.
We go outside. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody woosah. It's fine. You good?
We put some respect on you.
Well, what better proof that he wasn't here for laughs than walking out of your own show? The whole laughing after talking to them about disrespecting his wife sure set him off.
But it's you. You dig your own grave. It's your own grave. Every day you dig your own grave. Like you can't. You just don't leave well enough alone, bro.
What just?
Yo, every just walked out there.
I mean, not for nothing. No, we doing a 5-city tour. So I mean, be sure to check that out. We got Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, Manhattan, Staten Island.
Please put the camera on Envy's chair right now. that nigga is light skinned. You hear me,
bro? Why?
Just hilarious versus everyone. Now, this was an in-house fight. It was the job is mine drama, and everyone was dragged in.
And when you overtalk, and it's like the only time you can quiet down is if somebody be like, shut up or hush.
My mom don't even tell me shut up, Jess. I'm a grown.
Yeah, if you had a problem, say it to us. We had a meeting yesterday.
Off air. What
not like that. About? Not like nobody having my back, because we have your back. As far as the Corey Holcomb thing, y'all been beefing for 11 years.
It's not even about.
Anyone remember Angela Yee? Yeah, 12 years at the Breakfast Club? Well, after she left in 2022, Jess Hilarious replaced her. It was the Baltimore star and her co-hosts Charlamagne Tha God and DJ Envy, and she was trying to stamp her presence. Anyway, she went on maternity leave, and Lauren LaRosa took her spot temporarily. Lauren put in her dues, did the work, and it was starting to look like she might have the spot. And yeet, it didn't help that the internet started clowning Jess. And Corey Holcomb shaded her really bad.
This is what happened at the Breakfast Club. She took that job. She got that job. Because I think she had a social media presence. I can't imagine why else.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
So she got that job. And I always said she wasn't talented. She got the job and got knocked up shortly afterwards. And the worst thing in the world happened. They brought in somebody who was talented.
Who they bring in?
Homegirl from she used to be on TMZ.
Yeah. Oh. She has experience with doing that. When she talks, her voice, I don't know her name.
Yeah.
The girl who is Lauren. That girl know what she doing. She knows how to fit in with Charlamagne and the other guy. And then Les Hilarious ain't even reading right. And now she had a job where all she had to do was deliver the news. She had a segment on the Breakfast Club. The other girl who has experience and talent at this job took her segment. Right. Not because she tried to, it's just you saw somebody who's talented.
Now, Jess wasn't having that, and she crashed out on Instagram.
No, I didn't like her when I came back, because I'm like, all right, what's going on? Nigga talking about she tried to be my friend. Excuse me? Ain't nobody trying to be no motherfucking friends. What are we talking about? We just naturally, organically became cool. Once I realized what the fuck was going on, like I said, my anger was misplaced. No, I did not like her when I first came back. I didn't. Even down to how I was supposed to return. Like we had a whole plan on how I was supposed to come back. When I walk in the room, she never left. First thing she said is not, how your baby doing? No, that was Envy, because he's the family man, right? How was maternity leave? No, that's not the first. The first thing that she talks about is the shit that was in the comments. What the fuck would make me want to talk about the fucking comments first? I got a beautiful baby at home. Why? You know what I'm saying? So no, I did not like her it's her segment. I went to the person who does the intros, the sounds, went to Taylor. Yo, Taylor, make Lauren her intro. Take Jess with the mess, all that shit. She says, things can't just change like that. Why the fuck not? Why not? Y'all changing everything else and I'm the only one that don't know. My goofy ass don't know nothing. I'm just coming to work every day, just zippity-doo-dah-day. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, take my name out that shit. Jess with the Mess is not at Breakfast Club. I'm Jess Hilarious up here. Fuck, I'm Jessica Moore up here. Jess with the Mess is not being done. Lauren LaRosa is doing the shit. So that need to be her segment. I fought for that segment. What are we talking about?
The next day, she went on the show and didn't mince words. She called out Envy and Charlamagne for not defending her. Threw shade at Loren? Bruh, it turned into Love and Hip Hop, Radio Edition.
Ever since I came back, it was weird. Yes, it was weird. Yeah, I at first, no, I did not. I wasn't too fond of Lauren. Nah, I wasn't too fond of her when I came back because we had a whole plan, even how when I came back, how I pick her to fill in for me, right? I come back, she ain't never leave. Then, all right, cool that she don't leave, but she's on only during my segment. If she was meant to be a fourth host, move her in another way. Why she gotta be moved in on? Because nobody had a problem with Jess with the Mess until she... No, but look, it's not even about what they want me to do. I did last night what I wanted to do, what I felt like I should have been did. I've been asking questions. Now listen, I have said, hush, shut up. Like, yo, you overtalk. And like I said, I'm not about to be up here fighting for no mic. Like, I'm not doing that. If I already...
See it, none of us can ignore it. I saw that Corey thing a week ago. It didn't say nothing about it.
Y'all clear up everything else. Nobody want to clear up that I'm clear. Nothing that I don't like you or I'm hating on.
Now, DJ Envy was having none of Jess's crash out. He even called it corny and left Jess in tears.
It's not about wanting her in the room, yo. It's about the segment. Like it was like y'all
have that conversation off air. If you had a problem, say it to us. We had a meeting yesterday.
Off air.
Not like that. Not like nobody having my back, because we have your back. As far as the Corey Holcomb thing, y'all been beefing for 11 years.
It's not even about you.
You worried about comments, and you worried about what people say. F them.
I'm worried about the perception and my reputation to be on the show.
They've been issuing on me for 15 years. They've been issuing on
rightfully so. Rightfully so.
But I don't.
I don't let it affect me because I know who I am as a person. I don't give a F what them people say in the comments.
Oh, come on.
I know who I am. I know what I do. If you let them people get in the comments and F with you, you're great at what you do.
Everybody simmer down.
Like, you a dope.
She's very dope.
Let them people piss you off. No, F them niggas. You nice. Like, what you do is funny.
I tell her that all the time, on air, off air.
You brought the energy that we needed to the Breakfast Club, and you let a bitch ass person in the comments say something to stare you up. I tell you, F them niggas.
We don't even know who these people are.
They could be bots and all that. But and we doing it on air when we could have did it behind the scenes. Like, I F with you the long way, not on some internet-ish. And they hear that through there. That's whack, man.
It sounds very light-skinned. But let's go to the phones. 1-800-585-1051. Let's open the phone lines. Everybody woosah.
I'm going to get a sparkler.
I got my candles lit. If you need me to light sage, I'll light.
Monique. Now, all of these heated moments can't just be because of Envy and Jess alone. We got to talk about the biggest instigator on the show, Charlamagne Tha God. And this time, his Donkey of the Day tag got him some lashing. Back in January 2018, he tagged legendary comedian Monique Donkey of the Day. And why? Well, because she called for a boycott of Netflix because of their gender and race bias towards her.
First of all, I don't understand how she's claiming race and gender bias when Chappelle and Rock, two black people, both got paid. And Amy Schumer is a woman. She got paid. Maybe she needs to be more specific and say bias against...
Now, Monique, of all people, getting labeled a donkey is just mad disrespectful. And she was having none of that because she dropped by the Breakfast Club to confront Charlamagne and put him in his place. Monique didn't just come for Charlamagne. She came for Leonard.
Now, what's going on today, Miss Monique?
Well, baby, first I want to say to Eddie, to your producer, thanks for sharing the platform with us. And a while ago, when I came up...
Well, that wasn't Eddie. That was us both.
Yeah, Eddie lucky he here, all right?
well, okay. Let me thank all three of y'all for sharing your platform.
Yes.
Husband.
Alrighty.
But a while ago, I had to come out and I spoke in reference to Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
that we had to I was asking folks to stand with us as we boycott Netflix for gender bias and color bias.
Correct.
And we were fighting for equality.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found out that I had become donkey of the day.
Monique wasn't messing around here, and it soon looked like Charlamagne had something to say because he tried to justify why he did what he did.
But then also just from a business aspect, I wanted to know, why did you feel like, you should have gotten whatever Chris Rock got, whatever Dave Chappelle got, or whatever Amy Schumer got? Because I feel like this is a what are you doing for me right now?
Now, that was a disrespectful ass thing to say to a legend like Monique, because Monique's numbers sure back her as a bankable comedian who is unfairly underpaid.
I said it humbly. I'm the most decorated comedian alive. And I said that humbly.
Mm-hmm.
And then some people said, oh, Monique is crazy, till it was proven. Till everybody actually saw the numbers and said, well, I guess she's right about that. And when you say this is a what have you done for me lately, the question is, how much more do I have to do, brother? Because when you do a film called Almost Christmas, and that film has a $17 million budget, but it makes $45 million. And then my sister Amy Schumer does a film called Snatched, and that film makes $45 million, but it has a budget of $42 million. Now, what's the profit on that? Her name is Miss Laura. Her name is Monique. And when the Queens of Comedy was on tour, see, we made history. And I don't know if you've done your homework, because we were the only female group, Black, white, Latin, Asian, to sell out consecutively around this country.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll disregard that because you'll say, well, what did you do yesterday? So you can't take it.
By the way, it was one thing to even assume that she is not bankable, but to call her a donkey? Monique brought up his mama, his grandma, everybody.
And then you give me a title of Donkey of the Day. Is your mother still alive?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're from what city in South Carolina?
Moncks Corner, South Carolina.
Moncks Corner. And if I was to call your mother or your grandmother, could they tell me stories of inequality that they had to deal with?
Absolutely.
So would your mother be a donkey?
No.
Would your grandmother be a donkey?
No.
I need you to explain how you gave me the title, because you're not explaining it. You're going.
The entire interview was just Monique reading Charlamagne like a church sermon, even down to the minute she was about to leave.
And when we watched that movie, Birth of a Nation, and we saw that man walk his wife into that master's house, we watched him walk his wife in, then we watched him go back and get him. You're that brother. I thank y'all for y'all time.
Seer Charlamagne again, and another R&B singer on Demon Time on The Breakfast Club. I mean, Syar was down for an interview, a conversation, or a fade, depending on what Charlamagne wanted. This was his first time on The Breakfast Club after his breakthrough album, Chasing Summer. And right from the jump, the Breakfast crew tried to play with his name.
Everybody, it's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building, Sir Daryl.
Sir Daryl?
Sir Daryl.
I know Sir
Daryl. Sir,
Yeah.
that's his real name.
No,
Sir,
just
sir.
Just sir. It's easier that way.
Just sir.
They thought he was soft because he was some R&B dude. Big mistake.
Sir Daryl sound like a nigga from the hood who trying to sound fancy. I mean, Sir Daryl.
Well, let me tell you this. My grandmother gave me that name. So
No, I haven't had Snapchat in a long time.
it's like some family shit, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what? Sir Daryl is the name that you're gonna call me then. Let's start there.
Sir
Yeah,
Daryl?
that name means that you gotta respect me.
Henceforth, my
So,
Damn right.
yeah, you can say it with a joke all you want, but at the end of the day, it's my name.
Oh, hello, Sir Daryl. No,
It's good to meet. It's good to meet you. brother.
Jesus.
How you doing?
I'm good. We've met each other before.
We have.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I guess last time I wasn't that nigga.
Charlamagne laughed it off, but you could tell he didn't want them R&B hands. Don't let the falsetto fool you. Beanie Sigel, if an R&B dude wasn't gonna let disrespect slide, you think a rapper gonna let it slide? I guess not, especially when we are talking about an OG like Philly legend, Beanie Sigel. Anyway, a backstory to all of these. Back in 2016, Beanie Sigel found himself between the game and Meek Mill's beef. Let's just say he was switching sides, and when he came on Breakfast Club, Charlamagne the God asked the rapper why he was flip-flopping.
I heard you on Tax Podcast.
Yeah.
And then, I was questioning you with your diss records, man. You sounding like a hater lately, man.
A hater?
Yeah.
Now, that's a valid question, but let's be honest. You don't get to call Beanie a hater to his face like that.
That's
I don't think you qualified to even
say I sound like a hater because you don't know all the particulars. So how you qualified to say I'm a hater? Hate on what?
Charlemagne was poking the bear, but the rapper wasn't there for any drama.
You was like, yo, he can't rap better than me, which could be a fact. And you know, that used to be me. People come up to me all the time and say, when you was in that position, Beans, things was better. It wasn't like
so
that.
Do that sound that's a hater or me giving some advice to somebody to move a little different? Did you not also hear me say I don't want you to make the same mistakes I did?
Mm-hmm.
So is that me schooling somebody or sounding like a hater?
It sounds like no disrespect, but then you disrespect them.
Well, it soon becomes clear that Charlemagne was actually out here for some drama because he was now starting to play games with Beanie.
I mean, this the whole situation seems shaky. I know you say I'm not qualified to speak on it.
You're not.
I'm just observing it, but it just seemed like, you know, loyalty with you lies with who's providing you opportunity at the time.
Man, get the out of here, Charlemagne, man. Provide me what loyalty with who? He ain't provide me no opportunity. He ain't called me and asked me to do that.
At some point, Charlemagne was really starting to piss the rapper off.
Do that because people look at you like, I don't know if I can trust Beans.
How? How you can't trust me?
Because it seems like you just flip.
How you can't trust me? I'm a man about mine.
Like, it's hard to trust somebody. Like I said, you know I keep going back to this, but it's true. You was in the studio with me 8 days prior.
Did we or did not? You understand what I'm saying?
Now, for people that don't know,
how you don't understand? Because you know why? Because you not from that cloth.
Well, that's cool. I don't get
you not. That's why.
But Charlemagne wasn't built for all of these things he was trying to start. I mean, an OG rapper like Beanie can only take that much disrespect.
Then do not.
I'm just the type, if I don't like somebody, I don't pretend to. Like, that's just
bullshit. Because you're a character. That's why.
It's the truth, though.
You're a character.
Life's too short to be wasting your time with suckers or people you think is suckers.
So why I'm here then? Because I think you're a sucker. So I should be out, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, that's me personally. I wouldn't sit in and have a conversation.
Charlemagne tried to laugh it off, but Beanie had that look like, keep playing, I'll turn this studio into South Philly real quick. Anyway, for a brief minute, it all seemed like Charlemagne knew better, but nah, he didn't know any better.
Well, I know I'm not qualified to speak on this, but you can understand how some people don't think what you're doing is all the way solid.
You might not think that, and you're not qualified, dog. You're a radio personality, man.
That is
you
a
don't
fact.
come from my world. You wouldn't understand my world. You don't come from my world. You don't know nothing about that, man.
Nah, I don't.
Yeah, so stop running your fucking mouth, man.
I don't want to.
Stop running your fucking mouth. You shouldn't. It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
No doubt.
You talking about somebody who went to war with police. It's dangerous. Attempted murders in the height of my career. It's dangerous. You don't know nothing about that, man.
No.
You sit up here and your job is to play games. Play with something safe, man. Don't.
K. Michelle.
That little is some petty from a woman. Petty. And you said, hey,
I feel like it was something that was mentioned on their mixtape.
Okay, you already talked to him about it.
Next up, the ladies brought the heat here. Back in 2016, R&B singer K. Michelle pulled up after Mino, Uncle Murda, and Soulja Boy all clowned her on the show. Mino and Uncle Murda mocked the singer for having a fishy-smelling lady part, and Soulja Boy claimed he slept with her. And Angela Yee? Instead of defending her, Yee was stirring the pot.
Yeah, but what I am gonna say, Angela, is that even with you, you're a woman. And I think I've been very cool and very supportive of you. The interview was over and the credits were running. You brought that back up. And the thing about that is, I know you want ratings, but you are a woman. And no woman wants a body, and no woman wants nothing like that on them. So they wasn't even talking about that. You brought that back up.
No,
You've
somebody
already
else brought it back up,
interviewed him.
and I mentioned what had happened.
It didn't get brought back up. I seen it. You brought that up, and then you was being all instigating. When he said he'll sleep with me, you was like, ew, you.
What even made this more embarrassing was the fact that Angela Yee was supposed to be her biggest defender in those interviews since she was a friend of her label and knew better not to have guests ruin her image when her album was coming out soon. Well, Angela did the opposite of defending Michelle, and when the singer called her out, she flat out denied it.
That, but you being a woman and you see me out here, you know what I'm saying? You brought that back up. You had already addressed that. There was no need for you to open your mouth and then you sitting over there giggling and kikiing.
No, I don't feel. I have to go back and see who brought it up because I remember it was in all of our notes. I don't remember that I brought it up.
You wouldn't remember it.
I don't know who brought it up.
Now, Michelle didn't believe her one bit and called her out for lying.
My thing with you is the fact that you are friends and family of the label. You have to do a job, but maybe before you open your mouth, when you do your job, you should look at the time. You was at my listening party. You knew that album was coming out. You know how the media attacked me. So you know any negative headline that they can put up about me to overshadow my music is what.
Envy tried to chip in, talking about Michelle being able to take a joke and should have seen the funny side of it all. But the singer wasn't having that.
You know, even when we talk about UK, we don't ever take it serious because you can take a joke.
I feel like you can
and
handle
you
it.
throw a joke back in a minute. Like,
okay, it's a
I don't know if it's a joke, but I
the album coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stay on it no more because I've been busting my for that album. But it's a time and a place. And as a woman, it's a time and a place. You ain't gonna be Oprah like that. You're gonna be somebody else. Ricky Lake come and gone. Because it didn't say nothing. But you brought that up. Not him, not him. And at the end of the day, I ain't with you for that. So let's move.
Michelle ignored Yee for like 10 minutes, iced her out cold, straight on air. At some point though, Angela had to insert herself in the conversation that was going on and bring up the situation again, but Michelle made sure to school her on why she is so pissed.
Don't want to hear it. You really don't want to hear it on your album release. That interview was over. Y'all could have ran the credits. It was over. She hopped right in and continued on it. So if you don't want nobody to do it to you, don't do it to them. So.
But it seems Angela wasn't getting it that the R&B singer was showing some constraint here because he didn't want things to escalate because she soon pressed harder with her questioning.
I mean, Toya had a book out and you was coming at her when she was putting her book out.
I sure did, and guess what? Guess why? Because that lady said that I don't have custody of my kid, and that's none of your business. Said I don't have custody of my kid. That lady said that my story was a lie. So, that was some real with me and her. Your little petty about my, and if it smell like a Glade candle or a fish market or not, that little is some petty from a woman. Petty. And you said, hey,
I feel like it was something that was mentioned on their mixtape.
Okay, you already talked to him about it. Why you talking to him about it?
I never did.
You talked to him about it last time he was here.
I wasn't there.
Well, if you're gonna be a journalist, you need to.
Soulja Boy. Now, everyone involved in this interview had it coming. Before this interview, Charlamagne Tha God, unprovoked, went on his show to claim Soulja Boy was born on the internet. And as if that wasn't enough, he tried to make the rapper look like a crackhead in the first few seconds of the interview.
Thanks for having me. Let me look at your nostrils. Let me look up and make.
What's in his nostrils?
No coke remnants. So yeah, just.
Lucky for Charlamagne, Soulja couldn't be bothered because, according to him, doesn't do coke. Now, Charlamagne seemed to have it out for Soulja Boy because a few minutes after the coke allegations, he tried to discredit the rapper's comeback in hip hop.
That's why they say Tyga had the biggest comeback because he came back with a big record.
Okay, Tyga had a record, but what else did he have? Like, okay,
number one record.
Okay, who in the industry hasn't had a number one record?
A lot of people.
There's a lot of people who haven't had a number one
Who
record.
hasn't had it? I have plenty.
Charlamagne went on about Tyga having a bigger year than Soulja, but the rapper wasn't having that disrespect in front of him.
Yo, Charlamagne, Tyga had a record. Tyga?
Here you go. Okay.
Tyga? This nigga sitting right here talk about Tyga. The nigga that lost his bitch to Travis Scott.
Oh shit. Holy shit.
The nigga that Travis Scott nutted in the bitch and got her pregnant.
Damn. Holy shit, Big Drake.
Him? He had the biggest comeback?
Shit.
Cause of what?
Almost immediately, Charlamagne tried to clown Soulja Boy's chains, but the rapper had to let them know he wasn't as broke as they are.
Right.
Now let's talk about the trailer because we see Nia Riley saying that
That shit making a lot of noise, man. That shit hollow as fuck.
Yo, you just never had a lot of chains on top of each other. Any rapper in the game that wear their chains on top of each other, they gonna do like that. I'm sorry, it don't matter who it is. From
That's not real to you, Envy?
They gonna do that. Anybody chains gonna do that. Envy chains is small, they can't hit their fellas. Your shit is small too, and it say rich.
Now, Charlamagne got really disrespectful when he claimed Soulja Boy got his nickname from Drake. He sure knew what he was doing right here.
Let me see.
You got your nickname from Drake, though.
Oh, what? Draco?
Draco.
No, nigga. My first name is Dre. My middle name is Cortez. The first name of my name is Dre. The first two letters is C-O. Draco.
Ooh.
There you go.
And to make matters worse, Charlamagne called Drake the biggest rapper in the world right in front of Soulja Boy. Oh, he was pissed?
With Floyd Mayweather.
He would be with Drake, the biggest rapper in the world.
Drake? Drake? Stop telling me like I ain't teach Drake everything he knows.
Hold on, you taught Drake everything he knows.
Y'all ain't hear Drake on with his first song? Tell me what's really going on. Drizzy Drake back in this thing already. That's Soulja.
Shit.
That's my bar.
Shit.
Birdman. Now wait, we are making this list without talking about this drive-by. I mean, no real bullets were flying, but shots were fired.
Y'all ready? Yes, sir. I want to start this shit off straight, telling all three of y'all stop playing with my name.
Let's go on there. Let's go.
Stop playing with my fucking name. Let's go.
Let's do it on camera.
Stop playing with my name. Man.
Now, a short backstory to this incident, and just like most fights on The Breakfast Club, it had something to do with Charlamagne, thaw God. The show host had brought up Birdman's name in an earlier interview with his ops. In an interview with Trick Daddy, Charlamagne brought up Birdman's name, and Trick Daddy really disrespected Birdman. In another interview with Rick Ross, the rapper took shots at the Cash Money CEO after Charlamagne brought up his name again. Now, fast forward to a week after both interviews, and Birdman stopped by the show to see Charlamagne eye to eye.
He done cursed us out. Tell him, get it off your chest, Birdman.
I said it already. I ain't got to talk no more.
Cause I don't understand the angle. Like what?
I said it already.
So why come here?
I did it already. I'm here. So what's happening?
I mean, it's all good, but I'm saying why?
Birdman straight up told Charlamagne that he wasn't there for show.
I wanted to talk to you, your man, in your face.
Absolutely.
You understand me? I knew a few places you was at. I could have pulled up, but I don't think that was gangster. I wanted to come look you in your face like a man and tell you how I feel.
Okay.
You understand me? Straight up like a man.
So what's the issue?
Ain't no issue. If it was an issue, you'll feel me. I just come to let y'all know, put some respect on me.
Charlamagne tried to act all tough too, asking Birdman why he was acting tough to the radio guys and not the rappers who called him out. But Birdman had only one answer to that question.
Did you pull up on Ross that way or Trick Daddy?
Man, I'm pulling up on you, nigga.
Yeah, but I'm the radio guy. Why pull up on the radio guy? Don't act tough with the radio guy.
I hear you, my nigga. Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking. Let's rock.
All right.
All right, Buck.
All of these ended in less than 2 minutes. I mean, these interviews got hotter than chicken grease on the 4th of July. Man, if these walls could talk, they'd probably cuss Charlamagne out too. We gotta agree that the studio has seen more beef than a cookout grill. So, what's your favorite wild moment from the show? Let me know in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe. Cause trust me, the next video, even messier than Charlamagne on a Monday morning.